Poll question, Christopher, involves a birthday today involving somebody that you like to talk about. And not in a very flattering way. Go for it, Chris.
I don't know if that's an appropriate way to frame this.
Okay.
But it's Frank Gore's 38th birthday today.
TJ, what better way should I frame it?
I don't know.
Am I wrong? What did I say that was an improper way of setting things up?
I honestly don't know that you could have done a better job
Thank you,
framing
TJ
that question,
Jefferson.
based upon what we know about Chris and his feelings towards
his stance on
Frank
the
Gore.
inconvenient
Yes.
truth.
Yeah,
Here's the deal. I don't like to talk about Frank Gore because I only like to talk about Hall of Famers.
So what am I saying?
Yeah, I mean,
that's all. Okay, Chris, go for it.
Which player most deserves to make the Pro Football Hall of Fame? Now, all of these players were recently retired. Frank Gore isn't officially retired, but he is a free agent at the moment.
At age 38.
At age 38.
His son is running in college right now. University of Pittsburgh. Frank Gore.
It's amazing.
Frank Gore, Eli Manning, Phillip Rivers, Julian Edelman most deserves to make the Hall of Fame.
There's a lot of people who think all of them should be in and none of them should be in. One of them should be in. Two of them should be in. Eli's won twice.
Has to be.
I'm wondering this about Eli's Hall of Fame candidacy. Will it be potentially Tom Brady's ultimate revenge in the fact that the two times that Eli has beaten Tom, that used to be the metric by which you're in the Hall of Fame. You've won twice at quarterback. You've won twice as a quarterback. That gets you in the Hall of Fame. And if it hasn't, then, it is only a matter of time. Right?
Yes.
Okay. That used to be the metric by which you get in.
It was.
Yeah.
Now, because Brady has won so damn many of them.
7.
Does that now raise the bar that you've got to win 3 to get in?
No, Brady's on his own planet.
He's an anomaly.
No, I know that.
like in
But
his
it's
own-
now.
But now moving forward.
You're right.
Now
I mean,
2
in
doesn't
certain
even
aspects,
get
but
you.
it's
Now 2 doesn't even get you 1/3 of the way to the most of anybody that's won it.
2 used to be half.
2 used to be halfway. That's why it was like a metric by which you're in the Hall of Fame. You've won twice. You are in the Hall of Fame. Kurt went 3 times, won once. In his 3 times that he played in the Super Bowl, he was the most prolific single-game passer in Super Bowl history, the second most, and the third most, until Tom Brady knocked him out of the top 2 spots of that in a couple of his appearances in recent memory. Not,
The second go around.
not in the second go-round.
Yeah.
Pushing 40 and then over 40 is what he's done. So I'm just saying that, or that's one side. I'm making the case for Eli Manning here because I think he should be in.
Yeah,
I think so,
of course.
too.
Okay. So, but, and I say this because my opinion has evolved on Eli. My buddy Doug Robinson, who's not, I think he's on the East Coast. Normally he's driving around here and he's listening to me, and he's a diehard Giant fan. And even he does not think Eli's a first ballot Hall of Famer. And I used to say first ballot. I don't think Eli Manning's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Don't think so either. I don't think so.
I
But
don't
think
think
he
so.
gets
It's
in.
possible.
It's like a TO
But
situation.
no, I think the Manning brothers bus will be talking to each other forevermore at some point.
Yes.
But I'm making the case for Eli here. In the same way that I said Brady's won so many that it's going to mess with the concept of 2's usually the metric, the resume builder for you to get in the Hall in Canton. The fact, though, that Brady's won so many, does that make that less than? Or the fact that Brady has won so many and that Eli's beaten him twice, preventing him potentially from approaching double digits.
And the perfect season.
I mean, here's my theory.
Does that put Eli in that regard, that he was able to beat Brady in this game that he's won 7 times twice? Does that mean Nick Foles has a better candidacy as well down the road?
Exactly.
Think of it like a pizza pie.
Okay, Mike.
Oh, Mike.
8 slices.
Okay.
Brady gets his own pie. He's good. Eli gets 2 slices of the pie. That's a lot for the pie, in a sense, if you have multiple people.
Yeah, it's true.
So
like
he's in.
2 slices of a pizza pie is
a lot.
The third one is the gluttonous one.
Exactly.
The third one, when you go in for a third one,
like, oh.
and I'm just speaking to the rest of America here, outside of the New York City metropolitan area. We're talking about New York slices.
Exactly.
We're not talking about these slices that you get in the Midwest that literally you could fit in half of your hand. Okay.
Exactly.
And we're not talking about that. We're talking about big, huge ass New York City slices of pizza.
Fold
when you
and
go
eat.
for your third one,
Yeah.
it is it's a choice.
Yes.
It's a choice.
It's the choice.
So
2 slices of the pie.
All right, just some stats here. Just throwing out some stats here. So Frank Gore has 16,000 exactly career rush yards. That's third all time.
on the head, it's not 16,001.
16,000 exactly. He has 81 career rushing touchdowns, which is 19th all time. Everyone ahead of him except for 4 in the Hall of Fame. He's a 5-time Pro Bowler. Eli is
But there's only 2 other human beings in front of him on the all-time rushing list.
correct. Eli's 8th all time in passing yards, 9th in passing
he's in.
touchdowns. Phillip is 5th in passing yards and passing touchdowns. 5th.
He's going to be like the case for him is going to be, well, Dan Fouts is in, he should be in.
Right.
Because that's the no Super Bowl appearances,
Exactly. Just
all those yards for Lightning
all
Bolt.
the yards, all the touchdowns, playoff appearances. And Edelman's claim to fame, of course, is postseason, 3-time Super Bowl champ, 2nd all-time career playoff receptions and yards.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.